Lollapalooza style this summer. What's good about it? What do you like about it?
I don't know.
Kids basically still are excited at the prospect of like seeing a lot of bands for a relatively low amount of money.
You can play rock music all day, but you know, if you go through a day, sometimes you'll be happy, sometimes you'll be sad. You know, like symbolic of life, not like in this, you know, this God way or anything. Just you know, you feel different things, and I wanted the album to make people feel different things and not just one thing.
The situation has changed a lot over the last couple of years regarding modern rock in the States. Is it easier now for an alternative band to make it in the States?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely. The record companies, the major record companies are looking for that now, paying the big bucks, you know, for those types of bands.
They're looking for alternative bands that will sell well and also give them credibility, basically.
So you're good for record companies?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think they really care about the credibility. They never cared about that before, but sell them records. Yeah,
Money.
Definitely.
We were there right through this kind of meteoric rise of alternative music, and it was a beautiful thing, and then now we're suffering in the wake of the imitation. You know, we're you know, instead of sub Beatles, now we've got sub Nirvanas and sub Pearl Jams and even a few sub Pumpkins. So it's a weird world to be living in right now, and I really feel that that's kind of forcing our hand to really make even more determined statements about our music, because there doesn't seem to be any room to be real, and it's hard to explain. There just doesn't seem to be any room to be real.
If I'm reading this correctly, I get a sense that what happened when alternative music first came out was authentic. It was a reflection of what was happening in the time, and it had to do with authenticity. So
this is the reflection of the authenticity now. We're in the reflection of it. I tried not to concentrate on singles. I tried to concentrate on the album being good. I thought if the album was really good, then it would take care of itself. I thought if it was you know, a bloated kind of piece of work, or extremely self-indulgent, or, you know, the musings of some demented 28-year-old, that it really wouldn't have any connection, and we would suffer, you know, a lot for it. So, that all being said, I'm not really worried about it.
We're so sick of everyone doing these extremely calculated, you know, rock moves, and this is how you do your videos, and this is how you do your albums, and this is how you are as a band, and this is what you say. So it's just a total reaction against the way that everything is. And we just wanted to provide as much music as we could for the least amount of money. The album roughly costs like 1.5 times a normal album instead of 2 albums put together. You know, we took less money and worked harder to make something that we cared about. And our whole thing has always been, if we care about it, we hope that other people would too. And so, you know, we're just trying to remove ourselves out of the typical rock game.
The world is a vampire.
If I write songs, you know, I'm as much of an artist as somebody who paints a picture, and I choose to express in those things whatever I want to express. Nobody questions an artist's emotional attitude in a painting or in a picture, but somehow musically we have to dissect where it comes from. So I've just ceased talking about those things in public because it seems to cheapen them or something. And I'm not going to cheapen what's real, because everybody I know feels the things that we're singing about. So, you know, until I find somebody who doesn't feel those things, then will not be invalid. But the media makes these things invalid and blows them up into, you know, like I'm the tortured idiot child, you know, who doesn't know any better, you know. And I'm not the tortured idiot child. I'm a pretty normal human being. I just happen to be able to express things very intensely, you know. That's it. It's not any more sophisticated than that.
In a lot of ways, I mean, this is like the completion of everything we started out to be and do.
The Smashing Pumpkins' Billy Corgan is the kind of guy who puts lots of thought into his album titles. There was Siamese Dream in '93, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness in '95, and now the new one, Machina, the Machines of God. Now, those are not the kind of names you just pick out of a hat. Billy explained what he was thinking to the Daily One gang. Well, kind of.
Thank you. And I wanted to ask right off the bat, who came up with the title for the album?
Anything that appears to be stupid, that would be my department. It's like supposed to be like the title of a play. So there seems to be a lot of confusion about what the title means. We don't like divine the
so
exact
Machine of the
meaning.
Machines of God is the title of a play that's like artist.
Right. And you're in the play right now.
Machina's latest single, Stand Inside Your Love, is up next, right?